Have you ever been walking alone at night or day and you look and you feel like you're being watched, but when you look, you see that there's no one around you? No? Oh, okay. Well, this is
Into the
a
radius.
virtual reality survival post-apocalyptic game where you have to survive inside of the radius. Now, this game is for Quest 1 and 2 and PCVR. Now, why am I telling this? Why am I telling you this, you may ask? Well, let's get into it. One of the biggest factors of the radius is the survival aspect, where you have to scavenge for food, find artifacts, find different weapons and cases, and you have to constantly clean and repair your guns or else they might jam while you're shooting them. Now, Into the Radius, and I've got to say this with 100% honesty, is probably one of the best VR games I've ever played. I think the way it is so immersive and the way that it scares you at the same time is literally the best thing on VR. Especially when you're coming around a dark corner or something, and you think you hear something, you take out your flashlight, and then an entity runs from the corner around you, straight at you. And the landscape aspects of this game, man, oh my god, they're so good. Especially when you climb up like the big tower you can find on the second island, and you look around and you can just see the whole radius. Or like when you travel to the factory and you can see the radius sun. Oh man, it's the best thing. Another aspect of Into the Radius that I absolutely adore is the fact where you have to select all these missions, and it's not like you're just going to one map. There is multiple islands, and it's just so great. You go to your computer, you select your mission, and you're off. I also love how there is a variety of missions, and it's not just the same thing over and over again. But I also love the difficulty of this game. I think that every mode is completely balanced. I like how in easy mode, you don't feel like it's way too easy, like you're just one-shotting every entity and you're taking no damage. Even though you're taking a lot less damage, you're not taking that much where you feel like you're overpowered and you're, like the strongest thing in the radius. And I think that's one thing I can really appreciate about this game. Another aspect that's absolutely amazing about this game is the artifact system, where you, while exploring, might get it on a mission, or you may just be exploring and you'll hear a beep off of one of the equipment that you have on your side. And what this does is it detects the artifacts around, and you can collect these artifacts for a lot of money, which is why you need the gas mask. If you ever go artifact collecting, and trust me, if you don't have this game yet and you're planning on getting it, get the gas mask when you go artifact collecting, because there's a lot of areas of the game where you're gonna have to crawl through places where there's a lot of gas and you will take damage if you don't have a gas mask. But I just love how there's all different types of artifacts, they're all different colors, and every mission, like I said before, isn't the same. You might have an artifact mission before, but then you also might get a mission to go find some papers at like the office at the beginning, for example. And I just love the variety of everything. Another aspect that's absolutely great about Into the Radius is the loot and survival system. So, when you go around places, you can usually find a lot of loot. You'll find stim packs, you'll find food, you'll find sodas, stuff like that, which will increase your stamina and your health. But one of the great things is that as you get to the bigger, stronger areas with bigger, stronger enemies, you also get bigger, stronger loot. For example, the second island you come to beside your base, you may only find maybe PP-19s and all the weak pistols. But if you come to, for example, the second to last area factory, I have found multiple AKs there. I found, I think, an M4 one time. So it doesn't immediately give you the strongest loot in the game, but you're going to have to actually work for it by progressing through the game and getting to these stronger islands, which, like I said before, is another system that I absolutely adore. And I also love how there's the loot system, which isn't completely overpowered. Like maybe you'll run out of food sometimes. So then, this is why they have the store. Now, the store you can access from inside your base, where you can sell things and you can also buy things that you might need. For example, when I was first playing, my weapon was getting very dirty, and I couldn't find any WD-40 or a toothbrush to repair it. So I had to go to the store and buy that. So I had to sell a couple of things I had, and then I could buy it. And I think that this system is also pretty great. Another system of how you progress is the security level system. And what that is every time you do a couple missions, you might get a mission where you have to increase your security level. And by doing that, you have to go into the training range or the firing range, and it will show you the stuff that you have available now. So for example, if you get security level 3, you might unlock the AK. So then it will put you in a firing range where you will then use the AK and look at the different attachments you might unlock. Or you get security level 2, you unlock the armor. So it will also show you how to put on the armor and how to do everything like that, as well with the gas mask. I hope everyone, after this video, if you have an Oculus, rushes to the store, punch in your credit card information or your mom's credit card. That is not affiliated with me, by the way. And you buy this game. So I hope everyone has a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.